Big news, everybody! Uncle Buck's Treasure is back in business. I have another YouTube channel that I started a couple years ago about treasure hunting, and kind of got sidetracked with a bunch of work here in my shop and didn't get a metal detector, and just kind of completely forgot about the channel and even forgot my login stuff, how to get into it. I finally figured that out. I'm back in business on Uncle Buck's Treasure. My son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter got me a Fisher F2 metal detector. And it is a very good entry-level metal detector. It's impressed me so far, and I've only had it out twice, and only for a short period of time. This is, let me turn it on and you can see what the screen is. I hope you can see it. That's picking up stuff on my workbench, or my table saw. See the numbers it's flashing, and then it'll tell you up above what it thinks it is, and then you can push this pinpoint and find it, and it'll tell you how deep it is. Also the tone, there's I think 4 different levels of tone that will kind of give you a hint to what you're detecting. The higher the tone, the more likely it's going to be silver or clad or some nice stuff. Well, I went out behind my son's house down in Savannah, Georgia, and we were kind of like in a woods at the edge of a swamp behind his house. And I got this reading of iron. Well, I was just wanting to dig everything I found. Well, out in the middle of this swamp, I found a roofing staple. I thought that was pretty darn good to, I mean, I was impressed with it. So then I came home, and out in the backyard, I was getting a reading of iron, and I dug down and I found this big washer. And another spot in the yard, I was getting a reading, I was going across it, it was saying nickel pull tab, nickel pull tab. So I dug it up, and sure enough, it was a pull tab. But it was fun, and it's kind of exciting to see what you're going to get. I bought a Maxpedition. I don't remember the model of the bag. It's like Luna or Laguna or something like that. I have the next larger bag that's a Malaga, and I didn't want to get too big because I don't want to carry too much stuff. And I think this one's going to work out fine. I've put little S-beaners all over it and got stuff hanging all over it. I got a set of knee pads to try to keep my pants clean. Got a set of headphones that were made for this thing. They said extra long cord. Well, that's not an extra long cord. I mean, you can stretch it out, but then it's always pulling on your head. It's just not quite as long as I'd have liked to have it, but it works good. Here's one thing I did do. I bought one of these Leshy diggers, and then I ordered a bunch of those rare earth magnets. And I scuffed this end up with a piece of sandpaper and epoxied a rare earth magnet onto the end of this. So when you have a reading of iron and you're digging it out with this, you can't quite see it. Like that staple was hard to find. You can just stick that magnet down in there, and it does have the power to pick up quite a bit. So this is a 12-inch crescent wrench. It picked up a cast iron skillet in the house that big around, so I think it'll work for what I'm using it for. I've got some other stuff ordered. It hasn't got here yet, but this is going to be fun. Thanks for watching. Hey, I'll put a link to Uncle Buck's Treasure down below. Thanks.